Hey, good morning, everybody. On my, what I like to call special edition, I guess, of a Christmas Eve video. Happy pre-Christmas, happy Christmas Eve. Yes, it is. Today is Friday. Happy Friday also. I hope everybody's doing good. You all got your shopping done and whatever you have to do. And I just made myself some coffee with my cinnamon in it. Just trying to get into the spirit and the mood. Did a lot of housework yesterday. Still have some more to do. Tightening up, straightening up. Yeah, what else? I'm just cooking here. I'm getting my chicken ready. I have some boneless, skinless chicken breasts that I am preparing. I'm just going to cut up some garlic right now. And we're going to have that tonight with mashed potatoes. I make fresh mashed potatoes, so usually about 3 potatoes. A good sized potatoes is good. Yeah, and that's really it. Just doing some chores. I'm gonna take a shower later. I hope everybody's doing well, and like I said, you're all done with all your shopping, Christmas shopping, last minute things. You know, being that it's just me and my husband, it's I don't know, it makes it a little bit easier now too, but I'm just reflecting back, like I've been doing that for the past couple of days, of people who are no longer here, like my in-laws, my parents, you know, and then what they used to do all the time. And you know, I do have a Facebook page that, you know, Facebook is, they come up with the memories on Facebook. You know, you go into the memories from the past few years, and some of it's hard to look at, you know, because there's so many people, so many things that are no longer here, that were done, that's no longer done. And you know, it gets you to thinking, you know. So that's what I've been doing. I've been reflecting on some of the things. And my mother-in-law used to purchase from the bakery of which she used to go to all the time for the past, I'm talking at least 60 years. That bakery is still there. I know the owner personally, the daughter. She's great. And just looking back on like the pastries she used to buy, which is the straffolis, which are, in other words, like somebody else calls them honey balls. They're just, you know, they're just little balls of, you know, nice pastry dough. Very, you know, it's flaky. They're hollow. And, well, some of them are hollow. Yeah, they're hollow. And they're dipped in honey, sugar, and they have sprinkles on it, and they add colored almonds, you know, the coated almonds, and they just mix it into that, and it just comes in a nice little tin bowl, you know, with some nice cellophane and a nice bow. And my mother-in-law was a stickler on that every year for the past, I mean, listen, I've been in this family since, oh Jesus, 1983. So that's when I was introduced to all the traditions of my in-laws, and going to their house in 1984. And that was my first Christmas with my boyfriend, now husband. So just, and again, just reflecting off on all that. I think of all that every year, you know. Just talking about that a little bit now. And the thing is that they used to give gifts of, you know, girlfriend and everything, jewelry. You know, Italian people, they're very big on jewelry. I know that. For my 6-month anniversary with my now husband / then boyfriend, we were only going out for 6 months. I never had my ears pierced. He bought me a pair of earrings. So my own mom took me. We were recommended to a place to get my ears pierced. And those were my first, I still have those earrings, folks. Still have them. I mean, they're over 30 years old. Yes, I can still wear them. They're a little bit loose on the clasp, but they're still wearable. So my own mommy had taken me to get my ears pierced, and you know, it wasn't done with a gun or anything back then. It was done the old-fashioned way. Speaking about that, there was a train station that we were referred to downstairs into the train station. They had a jewelry store. Very nice little man. And he used to do ear piercings. And we bought a few things from him, as a matter of fact, over the years. But he says, you have earrings, or do you have, you know, I said, well, my boyfriend gave me these earrings for our 6-month anniversary. you know, teenager. I mean, I was 17. And how he did it was with a needle, old fashioned, and he had a little block of wood. And he'd put your, rest your earlobe on the block of wood. And from them, he'd line it up and everything, and just shot the needle right through. And then, he knew where to stop, obviously, because you had the block of wood there. And then he took it out, and then he would put the earring in. It was just a little, process. No numbing, none of that crap. And it was done like the old-fashioned way. So my first 2 holes were done like that. Second holes were done with a gun. Third hole was done with a gun. So I have 3 holes. So, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that one. But anyway, just a little story. Just want to show you something. I should have had it over here before, and I didn't. I have to now take this off the tree. Just really reminiscing. Just like really, this is our first Christmas, and I put it in a frame, and this was my husband and myself, well, my boyfriend. This is our first Christmas. I'm sorry for the glare, but you get the gist. This is in his home with my mother-in-law's tree, and, it was really cool. That was 1984, so that was the first time I went over to their house. I was so nervous. I don't know why I was nervous, but I was nervous. What are you going to do? Let me get a little bowl for my garlics. I'm cutting up some fresh garlic for my chicken and doing that while I am playing a little bit of Christmas music, which, YouTube, don't shoot me because you can't hardly hear it, which is good. At least I know what's playing, okay? I don't own any copyrights. I don't want to hear the crap, but I do have the right to listen to it, okay? And that's that. So, anyway, that's basically what I'm doing. And I'm using fresh garlic because I want to put the fresh garlic into this bowl of chicken. And I use this, I love this, Barrio olive oil. I love this. I bought this on sale here at Stop and Shop. And this bottle was like $9.99. This bottle goes for like $16. So, but I bought it for $9.99. I am glad I did. It works for me. I love it. Gives it a nice flavor. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to throw these garlics in. How's that? I'm not even going to use a bowl. I'm just going to throw the garlics in with the chicken. And I, clean the chicken off. I do, people say, do you wash your chicken? I run it under the water. I give it a good, once over my fingers. I get rid of all some of like the sliminess, the oil, whatever whatever is used with that. And then I pat them dry with a paper towel. So right now, I'm just taking the garlic and flinging them in. It gives it a nice flavor. I also season it with salt and pepper. And I'm going to throw in a little bit more garlic powder. I always put in a little bit more garlic powder. This is from Stop and Shop. Their garlic powder is good. I also like Dollar Tree garlic powder. I like the Dollar Tree garlic powder. I buy the pepper, the ground pepper from Dollar Tree. I buy some basil, parsley, not basil. I buy some parsley from them. I mean, all that stuff is good. And like I said, I'm going to do that, salt and pepper, and I do have the parsley flakes. This is McCormick, so I'm going to put in some parsley. And just for a good measure, I use garlic and herb seasoned blend, Mrs. Dash, salt-free, and I usually use that. And then from there, I mix it up, I marinate it, I massage it, and then, with the oil and everything, obviously, because you do need some sort of liquid for them, liquefy. And I put it into the refrigerator, and I just marinate it for a few hours. Right now, it's not even 12 noon yet. And I'm doing this because I want this out of the way, because I have other things to do. Yesterday was the laundry, straightening up the house. I finally purchased, my husband and I, we were watching HQ Shopping Channel. My husband watches all these channels. It's called HQ Shopping Channel. And now I wanted one for a while. Okay, what I have is a deep fryer. The deep fryer has, the oil. My husband likes his French fries. But the thing is, the oil, we've been using it for years. My in-laws always used it. The deep fryer has a lot of stink to when you're frying the oil, okay? and the friend. And the stink in my house lasts for at least 2 days. It's like, ugh. So I decided I can't do this anymore. And to clean the deep fryer is a pain in the butt. Even though I make sure it's clean. I clean the whole thing out. I wash it, you know, and I've realized I come to a point where I really can't do it anymore. So all my friends have been discussing with me an air fryer. Okay. So my husband and me, we were watching Shopping HQ channel here in New York City. And my husband says, son of a gun, they have an air fryer. Look at this. So he says, you wanted an air fryer? I says, well, yeah. I says, but I don't really know the term. Wouldn't really know how to work it yet already. He says, it doesn't matter. So you'll learn. He says, you're good with this. And lo and behold, we purchased the air fryer from Channel HQ Shopping. And it came yesterday. So Santa Claus came a little bit earlier to our home. And I don't know, my husband wanted a few other things, not from that channel. He wanted a Sony Bluetooth speaker for when he plays guitar and everything. So he purchased that. So we got that. And then there was a few other things that we got. Now, my main concern would be for the air fryer. Number one, where the hell to put it? I guess I'll have to find a place for it. I want it to where I could get it. And number two, it is bigger than I had anticipated. It is an 8-quart air fryer. This thing does everything. It is a 5 something. It's digital. And it also, in the basket, you have a divider. It came with other accessories also. It came with an oven. It came with a mitt. It came with the divider. So this way, if I want to do 2 things at once, which to me would be very exciting, we will see how that goes. I just want to do one thing right now. So I said to my husband, but here's the problem. You don't like crispy French fries. I don't know what his problem is with crispy fries. I love crispy. I like them burnt. I just do. He doesn't like crispy. I said, with the air fryer, it will come out a little crispier than what you think. Don't shoot the messenger, I said. So we will have to learn this. Yeah. Yes, me. Yeah. No problem. Okay, fine. So the air fryer is now underneath the Christmas tree. And I am not, it's just me and my husband. I'm not wrapping any of these things. They're nice. They're displayed under the tree. They're surrounding the tree. The tree is now lit and everything. And that was my thing yesterday. Everything came in a timely manner. Now, Sunshine Boutique, I kind of thought my rep would have kept everything until after Christmas because I don't want anything lost. But that package is already prepared to be shipped. All she's doing is waiting for the mailman to pick it up. Okay. Yeah. So while I'm doing all this, watching the news, the Omicron variant is in full force. People are now scrambling to get home tests. Home tests are flying off the shelves. You can't get them in stores. They have a few locations here around New York, New Jersey, Queens, New York, and they are giving away the home tests with these certain travel trucks. And people are just scrambling to get all these home tests. Listen, it's the holidays. I'm just going to come out and say this because it wouldn't be me if I held back. Just get the damn vaccine, okay? I mean, everybody wants to spend time with their loved ones in the holidays. If you went and got the vaccine, you wouldn't have to run and scramble and get a home test because you're unsure of yourself, because now you want to go somewhere and now you want to do something. And now people have plane tickets and all. You're going to have to get tested no matter what. But if you were vaccinated, the pressure would have been off just a little bit for you. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Well, I'm flinging a knife around. Anyway, and that's really it on that one. So that was my take. Disney news, rides or Slinky Dog Dash had a little incident. just on the second takeoff, it came to a sudden stop, proceeded to glide a little bit backwards. I don't know what the problem was. I think the technicians came, and now that's been resolved. Pirates of the Caribbean's going through their own little hiccup. Splash Mountain in Disneyland, the ride was running, but there was no water. I mean, listen, it's Christmas. I'm just going to end that there. Anyway, moving on. So, while I am cooking, I just wanted to stop on one more time, and this is going to be it for a little while, because, you know, everybody's on vacation. Everybody's doing things, opening gifts, and celebrate with their loved ones if they can. So, I'm just going to say, wish you all a Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful, happy start of the new year. If I come on, I may come on. I don't know. You know, it's going to be kind of slow for right now. I'm just adding my oil. And a little bit too much, but that's okay. More moisture is good. And that's really it. Peace, love. I hope Santa brings you everything you wanted. And if it's something that you couldn't get at that time, hopefully you just go run out and buy it yourself. You know, I mean, just, you know, when Santa does that, just, you know, well, you know what? I'll pick it up when it's on sale. Bath and Body Works are having their sale the day after Christmas, 75% off. I already got my invitation, my coupon, whatever it is, $10 off on a $40 purchase. I will probably be there, even though I don't like going out on a Sunday, but whatever. Anyway, people, God bless you. I'm going to continue my cooking. I'm going to continue my seasoning and doing what I have to do. Just wanted to stop by. Please be safe. Please enjoy yourselves if you're with your families. If you can't be with your families, think about them. Keep them in your heart. Keep them in your mind. My people that are no longer with me, my dad, my mom, my in-laws, everybody who's no longer family, they're all here. They always were. They always will be. And I'll never forget them, you know, just remembering. All right. God bless. Love to all. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas season going into New Year's. Tonight in New York City, by the way, Channel 4 is playing It's a Wonderful Life. Yes. Christmas classics. You can't pass that up. All right. God bless. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's all celebrate for the new year. God bless us all. Take care. Bye-bye.